Term is 6'6", the biggest player on the floor. They go right to her.
And look at the numbers converge. The second that ball went in the paint towards Fournier, results in a turnover, 2 possessions, 2 turns for the Blue Devils, and back-to-back buckets for the Jackets.
And Coach Blair got this job late because Nell Fortner retired, and so she had to go to the portal. The portal was pretty picked over, but she found some gems in there, one of those being Talea Walker.
Open look inside, and it pays off for Delaney Thomas. Jackson stepping into the 3, yes!
In Cameron Indoor for a while. She is a senior, all 4 years at Duke.
And they found a way to come back and win.
They've shown a lot of poise, Jen, since the way they started, since non-conference play, these 9 straight wins. It feels like this team has learned a lot. They've been through a lot together, and they've come out stronger on the other side.
Watch out. Well, got some players in off the bench. Robertson is in there. Weekstrom as well. Thomas kicks it back out, and it is up and in for Nelson. Now the Jackets on the run. Turnage. Oh, put that too high up in the air, and Nelson, the trail defender, snatched it away. Oh, she's going to set herself up for transition 3, you bet!
She has the turnover, she hustles back, gets the steal.
Inside the 3-point arc, I mean, you can't dunk from out there.
What's the point? 3's worth more than 2.
Well, Riley Nelson agrees. On cue.
With what Duke does defensively, the way they rebound, the size they have in the front court, if they're able to make 3s as well, that's when they can be at their very best. And that's how we saw them win the ACC tournament and go on to the Elite Eight. So this is a great sign for Kara Lawson's group that they're shooting the 3 ball like this. Oh my goodness.
At Georgia Tech, best do something defensively because
by a team that are assisted. So Georgia Tech is really good at also passing the basketball, but they only 2 assists on their 7 made field goals, and credit Duke because their defense has been swarming. And it's situations like these for Robertson where she's going to get a lot of good playing time in this third quarter.
To see that the number was as high as it was. This is the 78th meeting. Duke has won 66 of them, including the last 4. And in those last 4,
she had them ranked and did not rank Notre Dame because of that head-to-head. You look at their resume, and you look at the quality of their schedule. 7 wins over quad 1 and 2. Duke needs to be ranked. If Duke is not ranked on Monday, I'm going to have a lot of questions. I know they had a tough start to the year. They also played some of the best teams in the country. They're playing different lineups and different rotations now. Frankly, they're just a different team than they were when they dropped out of that week 3 poll. And this was also preseason number 7 team in the country. You played in March, and teams are supposed to get better. That's one of the things we love about college basketball.
Crowd loving the freshman from Norway, Anna Wikström, making her way into the basket. Three is around and out for Lanaya Foster. She had the last basket for Georgia Tech. Look at Wood. Look at Wood running the floor for Duke.
Jordan Wood showing off her length, making herself available for Ashlon Jackson. Incredible job running the floor.
And now every player has scored who has taken the floor for Duke. Meanwhile, Catherine Albin has been a one-woman spark of light off the bench for Georgia Tech. She's got 10. You run down the floor, you get your layup, you cannot add to that lofty percentage, but Fournier works on the glass, and that has been absolutely all Duke tonight. Of all the things she does well, she is just a 51% free throw shooter this season, but that miss turned into 2 more for Wood. Turnage put the ball on the floor. That allowed Jackson to get there, but that length of Snoop Turnage, 6'1", but she seems a lot taller than that. Still got her a pretty good look. Jackson, short on the 3. Watch the speed. This is catch me if you can. And how about the assists, too? I mean, Albin's been terrific. 6 assists, part of that stat line that's impressive. 3 goes down for Foster and Georgia Tech. First made triple of the night, and then on the other end, Robertson continuing her good play off the bench. Took her a little while to get into this one.
She picked up those early fouls and didn't get into much of a rhythm, and there's a big block from Ariana Robertson. Where she needs to be, why she's setting the screen, why she's rolling here or rolling there, and it's showing up in her play and her production. And Coach Lawson said credit Tia Jackson, who's Toby Fournier's position coach, and the work that she's done with her on individual film, on pre-practice, and building that IQ for this young player.
She fouls out. I do think that speaks volumes.
And then she hits the shot on the other end. Where these Duke Blue Devils are, I have to imagine they'll be in it.
The shot does go through for Moon. Those are her first points of the game. 10 straight wins for the Blue Devils, and this one in impressive fashion.
What an all-around performance from Duke.